Howdy, hi there, friends and neighbors. This is your very favorite weather guy. Although I don't know how bright eyed and bushy tailed I am today, but we'll find out. Thank you, Dave. Yeah, 2 minute warning. Actually, a little less than 2 minutes now. Hi, Dave, my good friend. Hi, Anna. Hey, Eric. Tracy Runyon. Hey, y'all, here's the bright blue skies, glorious sunshine, dry conditions, and many nights of restful sleep. Boy, I can live with that. One minute to showtime. Hey, Mark, fancy on you popping in here on me.
Hey Dave, how you doing today?
Well, I'm here. I'm not sure how here I am. My mind feels a little dull and my eyes haven't cleared up. I can still, from all the eye fatigue of all the monitors and everything. And I made, I did get out and go to Walmart this morning and didn't get back. Oh
Oh,
gosh.
you poor soul.
Yeah, I was, I was pleasantly inundated with friends who had watched our show and they were giving me such good words. It just almost, warm. You know how you get that warmth in your chest, and
Yep, indeed.
that's kind of what I was getting. I love them to pieces. Some of them took the pictures with me. I don't know. I don't know what they see in me, but I appreciate everything. Love you guys. Coming back on here, it's like being with old friends. We've been together for the last several days constantly, and sometimes all day long and into the nighttime. And yeah, it's been a real experience. I've got several on with us today. I saw a good friend Dave is on. Oh, my goodness, Anna George is on with us, and the Tin Can Ham. He says, but it was awesome, and finally get to work with Mark and
Yeah,
Dave. That's
that's our
our
new radio
yeah.
operator.
He is now one of our group, and so he can't come on and act ignorant now. He knows what the score is. Love him to pieces, though. He's really doing good.
Absolutely.
We're picking up some mighty good people that's joining the group. They're quality people. They know what they're doing, and I'm just humbled. Linda McElrath, yeah, we're gonna have to get a hold of you too. I think we need to make you a moderator. I'll have to get Shane to do that. She said it will take you a few days to recover from the bad weather and I guess and the
Yep.
lack of sleep. It's one of those tired that just one day isn't gonna fix it. You know what I mean?
Nope.
But oh my goodness, I don't know what to say. Ruth Cornelius, I miss y'all when I don't see you for too long. It's the same way with us, Ruth. We love you guys a lot. Chelsea Reese, that woman, I don't know what I'm gonna do with her. Chelsea, she says long distance friendships. It seems like I see you more than my family over the last month, and that's kind of about right, you know. Amanda Patty says drying out in Elkton. I, you know, I haven't heard many reports. I do know that we have heard from the school system. Mark, do you have a list of them?
Yes, I do. If everyone would like that right now.
Go right ahead. Make them
Um,
happy.
Okay.
Gather,
Okay.
wait a minute, gather the
Uh,
children around. Everybody, all the kids, come around the TV.
yeah. Some will say yay, some will say boo. Not because their school's open, but because of what it says with it. Um, Caldwell County schools are closed. They are taking an NTI day tomorrow. For those who don't have kids, that's non-traditional instruction. That's what they came up with during COVID, that they give them schoolwork at home to do, and they have to do it and turn it back in when they come back to school. Christian County, no school. They're taking a weather day, no NTI or makeup work. School administrators will be available 8 to 3 at each building if you are in need of support. Hopkins County, they're having a same as an NTI day. They're doing day 11 of their NTI. Lyon County, NTI day 6. So do your day 6 packet in Lyon County. Trigg County, NTI day 6. Do your day 6 packet for NTI. And those are the local county school closings. I don't have anything for anywhere out beyond that.
No, if you had Dawson Spring, I think Dawson's closed too.
Dawson is closed too. I saw that earlier.
Okay, and our good friend Dave, I don't know what we'd do without him. Dave is one of our moderators, and he has super chatted $20 from Dave. The weathered wisdom, best in the industry. Gosh, Dave, that's pounded on really thick, but I appreciate you.
Yeah, it is. But
we
yeah,
love you to
absolutely.
pieces. Yeah, he's been with us so long. It's like he's part of the channel. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't feel the same. It just wouldn't be
That's
right.
right.
Yeah. So
yeah, he was gone for a few times when we weren't
Yeah.
on because of different things, and we really missed him.
we had to track him down, figure out what happened. So somehow or another we
Yeah.
got hold of him. But anyway, I'm glad you're with us, Dave. Don Lord says, even with some
Yeah.
rest and or sleep, you're still tired. Boy, I can go along with that.
Yep.
Let's see. Andrea Cook says, hi, David Mark. We've been having a slumber party with y'all.
Yeah, minus the pajamas and pillow fights.
Yeah,
right?
we don't get to see all the action, but anyway, but our eyelids are just burning from looking at the monitors. Helen Frederick says, thanks for all your guidance during these last days. Muhlenberg, NTI, so they're out. Muhlenberg
Yeah,
County is
number
out.
11.
Yep. Dave says, thanks so much, Dave. It's our honor. It really is. And let's see here. Tracy Runyon, don't mean to be a broken record, but I have just heard that 10 floodgates were opened by mistake along Dix River. Can we verify this? I don't know. I saw something about that somewhere, but there's been so much coming at me. I can't tell you, and I can't verify it either. I wish I could, but I just don't know. Logan County's on spring break, so that's good. We know that. Thank you, Amanda. She's taking good care of us. I appreciate that, Amanda, a lot. And as you guys look at the radar here, there's really not much to show. It's just a quiet day. In fact, if I zoom out, there's nothing to show. It's just there's nothing. And I'm glad we saw enough action to last for a pretty good while. D says, will the clerk's office be open in Hoptown tomorrow? That I don't know. You might go to the I believe it's the county website, and they have
Yes.
a Facebook page, I think, there, or even the city has a Facebook page. So you can go to those pages and you'll find lots of information. I wish I had those links. I just don't have it. Sunny161 says, this is her kind of map. Yeah, just a few showers. I got rained on when I went to Walmart earlier today. Oh, my goodness. So not only did it take me about 4 hours, what would normally take me a half hour to do, then when I come out, it's pouring down rain. So
Again.
I got my back wet, my shirt wet, my groceries are all wet, and spent too much money, and just it's a typical day, But the thing of it is, there's a lot of flooded places out there, so be sure you exercise. Please don't drive through any flooded water, because I'll tell you the truth, there's some roads missing underneath that water now. It's been washed out, washed over, and everything. You just do not know. If you can't see the bottom, don't even try it. Amanda Page says she's waiting on Todd to decide about schools. So if anyone in Todd County has any idea if they're going to have school, if you'll pass it along while we're online, I'd appreciate that. Judy Bennett. Hi, David. Mark, I'm wondering about Tuesday weather temperatures. Mark, let's go over the forecast a little bit. Give them an idea what's coming.
Sure. Well, this afternoon, of course, we still got showers and such around, uh, having rumbles of thunder from time to time, possible also. Let me see. Let me update that and make sure I'm looking at the right one. Make sure it's not old. Yeah. Okay. 50% chance of showers this afternoon. Highs in the low 50s, about 52. We may have already hit that. It's down to 46 here in Christian County. Tonight, about 30% of showers before 10 p.m. Then just cloudy with a low around 39.
Oh.
Monday, mostly sunny with a high near 60. Monday night, mostly clear with a low around 30. And
that is going to be cold.
Then Tuesday, sunny with a high near 52. Tuesday night, mostly clear with a low around 33. And that brings us to the fact that we are under a freeze watch until Tuesday morning.
We sure are. Let's see. Do I have a graphic up? Yes, I do.
Yes, you do.
Hang on just a second here. So we do have a freeze watch. That means it's going to be cold enough you can look outside and watch the plants freeze.
Yeah.
But in reality,
and that covers all of Western Kentucky, as far as I know, maybe down into North Tennessee.
And in reality, that if we get a little breeze, just a little breeze, it won't give you any frost, or even cloudy skies, you won't get any frost. So that will help the plants. So let's hope there's just a slight breeze that will help.
Kentucky Gadget Guy says that Montgomery County schools are closed tomorrow as well.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Let's see here. Okay, Dave has hopkinscountyclerk.com for Madisonville. If it's Christian County, I guess it'd be christiancountyclerk.com. Anna Joy says, I had to go to Kroger today for my elderly neighbor. Please, on the elderly, they may need help. Yeah, check on the elderly. She's absolutely right. So besides the freeze watch, we had something else happen. And that is we've got the all-time highest 4-day rainfall record of any location in our 58-county forecast area. This is Paducah's weather area. So the new record has been set of 15.59 inches of rainfall from April 2nd to the 5th, Marshall County, the Messinette. That's 4 miles north of Benton. They measured 15.59 inches of rain. And man, that's a lot of rain. And the old record was set back in 2016, August 13th through the 16th, and that was in Williamsville, Missouri, co-op. So the old record was 15.53. Man, I tell you, it was.
They also broke the record just north of Mayfield at their Messinette.
Right. And I don't know what our record in Hopkinsville was, but it was up there. I heard that we had gotten a little over 13 inches of rain here. And so I've actually got a couple of different totals, but I'm not sure which one is accurate. I'll know probably the next day or so.
13 would be close. I had 12.6 at my house total.
Okay. Well, my rain gauge only went up to 4 inches, and I guess it rained past it, so I don't have any idea how many. I know I emptied it 3 times. No. Yeah, I emptied it 3 times, so I'd make it 12 inches at least. So anyway. Barbara 1551. David, I've always been interested in weather, starting as a young child, and wanted to tell you these past few days, it was like being in a classroom with some of the greatest teachers who know who you know who. Well, I appreciate that very much. That's awful nice of you to say, Barbara. We have been through a lot. We learned a lot. And Dave has posted, here we go. He's got the site for christiancountyky.snappages.com, county clerk. And there you can tell, that will tell you if you've got the clerk's office to be open tomorrow. And let's see here.
It's felt like monsoon season, hasn't it, Eric?
Boy, it has. Eric is another one who has joined our team. I'm really proud to have him. He's one of our moderators as well, just like Dave. And if Dave were up here, we'd have him in here with us too. but you know, it's one of those things where you just can't get everybody. We sure would like to. we were talking about where you can find about the road reports, and that's Gov Kentucky, or Go Kentucky. I'm sorry, and this is the kind of map you get. And in here, you go over here to the side, and it tells you the legend. You click on it and determine what you want.
Yeah.
But
Click on the weather legend, and it'll tell you what they have for road flooding reports. It shows up as a little cloud emblem.
if you hold your mouth right, you click on one of these cameras, and you can actually see some. That's kind of an old shot. Here's one. This is Lyon County. Yeah, it's kind of neat. Of course, there's still shots, but they do update, I think, every 2 or 3 minutes. So at least it gives you an idea what the conditions are like. Just thought you would like to see that. We get out there and we experiment with all kinds of things. Then you also have TDOT, which is Tennessee, and you can get on there and it'll give you information about road closures and all kinds of things. In fact, let's see if
road closures from water on there show up as a little icon that looks like wavy water.
Oh, wavy water. Well, isn't that special? Just for the heck of it, I'll punch on one of these cameras. I want to see what they look like. Okay, same way. Oh, wait a minute. We got live cameras. Whoa, we got live cameras here. Wow. That's Brawley Parkway and Centennial Boulevard. Now, Kentucky needs to get them some live cameras. That's all it is to it. I like
they
that.
do.
Yeah, that looks good. And I know Clarksville has some too. I just don't have the, and I've got the address on another computer. I need to get that and bring it over here into our system so we can look at those in the future. And we'll try to do that. So let me see, might be able to. Let me pull out here. I bet I could go way on up here somewhere. Let me see if I can go to Clarksville. See any cameras?
That's Hopkinsville.
That's Hopkinsville. Oh, okay. That's why it went gray on me. So I'm going to click on one of these here and see what that says.
Jacob Gibson, I always tell everybody that every request for weather is answered, but there's a 6-month delay.
Ruth Cornelius, Dave is the best. I know she's talking about her moderator, Dave. Jacob Gibson, then in like, okay, we done did that. Denise Anderson Dossett, thank you for all you guys have done. My family appreciates you guys. We are so glad to do it for you. And George is agreeing with Jacob. Okay, I'm going to get off this stuff here.
And the Dix River at Dix River Dam near Bergen, Kentucky, the floodgates she's talking about are gates on the dam. That they accidentally opened 10 of them and released a bunch of water, but they're not expecting it to have a whole lot of effect downstream. Is what I'm finding from all the news reports.
Yeah, this is a reminder too. The flooding is going to continue because of the heavy rain. It takes a while for the rivers to recede once they've gotten so much rain, and they've gotten a lot of rain. So especially at night, if you're driving, be careful. Even though the heavy rains ended, the flooding is going to continue for several days as the water makes its way from smaller creeks and streams into larger river and tributaries, which is causing them to rise. So, yeah, if you're going to be out traveling, be alert to water over the roadway and don't drive through it. And especially if it's nighttime, please don't go through it at night. And don't go through it at all. Turn around and don't drown. So hope that you'll take that seriously. I would not be... I would be upset if I lost any of you out there because you like family members now. Let's see here, Mark. What do we want to do? Do we want to... I guess
that's
we can.
The whole area flooding totals in general.
Yeah.
As far as a graphic.
Yeah. But I guess I could go to tropical tidbits. I sure don't feel like going through those miles, but let's do it. Here we go.
Yeah.
So this is for, somebody moved my Z conversion chart up here. So you'll have to help me with that.
That one just starts out, so it's probably at 12. That's 6 plus 6 hours, so that was probably at noon today.
Okay.
Or 1 p.m. today, I should say.
As we can see, we still got showers over us a little bit, even this evening. 1 a.m., it looks like it's clearing on out, and then there we go. Uh, 7 a.m. looks like clear. Well, at least clearing skies over us, which is
Mm-hmm.
right here. We got the 540 line, which is the freezing line, not too far off, which is not a good thing. And then we continue on up until 1 after afternoon. And let's just go on through there. You can see that 540 line dropping down to us, but then it quickly moves back up. This is the 8th, the 9th, and into every life a little rain must fall. And so here it is. This is on April 10th. What day is that, Mark? Is that Thursday?
Let me check. Yes, that's Thursday.
So on Thursday at 7 a.m., rain again. At least it doesn't look like serious rain, but it is a general rain. And then it clears on out, so it doesn't last too long. And you see the little wraparound snow up there around the Great Lakes, and still got some rain over us. 540 lines right on top of us. Wonder if that means a mixture of, I'm not even going to say it.
No, not that late in April, but yeah, it could happen.
It could.
It could happen. If any year it would happen, it would be this year.
Boy, wouldn't that be the truth? We are in a period of extreme. Good grief. That 540 line is way on down there. It's at 1 p.m. Is this right?
Mm-hmm.
April 11th, 1 p.m. It's going to be freezing?
I don't know. Click on West Kentucky there and look at the SQT, and it'll tell you what they expect surface temperature.
Okay. 53.
They got a warm layer near the surface, yeah.
Okay, so 53. Well, that makes sense. I learned something new there. You can teach an old dog new tricks. I can figure out how to get out of this now.
Should be an X off.
Well,
not all the way.
Done screwed it up.
You go to the far right and go to forecast models.
Here we go.
There's your GFS. You just got to start over with it.
I bet I can go real fast through it.
Yeah.
Okay, there's that, and there's that, and there's this. Now, April 12th at 7 a.m., again, we had a little cool snap there, but it's warming up and looking better. And really, it's looking real good till we start seeing this, and this is on the 15th. Tax day.
Boy.
Gonna be rain.
Rainy.
Yep, that would be at 7 a.m. It doesn't last long, though. By 1, it is starting to clear on out, and it doesn't look like temperatures are terrible. So let's keep going, see if there's anything else. Now
remember, we're getting way far out on the GFS, so take any forecast you see there with a grain of salt.
Yep.
A big grain of salt, because it usually changes quite a bit.
Yep. So we got some hefty storms there on the 17th. It's kind of all screwy, but this one looks a little bit more ominous.
Yeah, around the 19th, and there's another round like that around the 22nd.
Okay.
But again, take these with a big grain of salt, timing and intensity-wise, because they'll change around a lot before that gets here.
But it's also an indication that they're seeing some instability in the atmosphere. We'll see. Just like Mark said, nothing should be in concrete. This only will give you a time frame of when the next system will be in. So hopefully that helps. Anyway, so let's come on back. Oop, here we go. I lost everybody.
There we go.
Yeah. Okay. Just for the heck of it, is Spirit Lake up? No.
Their sensor is up, but their camera's not.
Okay. Well,
I don't know. I don't know if Pinnacle Tower ever came back up yet either.
No, they didn't. They're still out.
Okay.
And what about Mount Shasta? Have you looked out there to see?
I haven't looked in a couple of days, but
all right, let's go look real quick, because I know Linda McElrath. I tell you what, I want to stop by real quick in Amarillo, because they had snow the other day, but they don't have it now.
Yeah, they had it the other night, but it's gone now. Behind all this heavy rain that we were getting, they had a little bit of snow.
And Shasta is not up. What a shame. Well, it was a nice thought. I think there are going to be other links, and I've had a lady that has sent me some links to cameras, and I just haven't had time to stop and try to check them out to see if we can use it on our channel. I think we can, but I don't know. We'll see. Let's see here. Let's go back a little bit. Virginia, Poland. My birthday is April 16th, and we have had snow at least 3 times on my birthday. If we get snow this time, I'm going to be looking you up. Jacob Gibson, after this weekend, the forecast says rain. It's like getting a jury duty summons in the mail. That's good.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Yeah. Lisa Johnson McCain, what's the official rainfall total numbers? It was, the record, Christian County is a little over 13 inches. I don't know the exact number, but I will look that up and have it for the next one. And then if you go out Mayfield, was it Mayfield that had the record?
North of Mayfield, and then also in Marshall County.
Yeah, Marshall County. 15.59. Yeah, okay, 15.59 inches. Who answered that? David Powell Wisdom says, Lisa, the new record is 15.59 inches in Marshall County. I don't know if that must be Amy out there answering that. I appreciate it.
It must be. It was not me. So
Amy's sneaking in. She don't want to be. She's going incognito. Let's see here. Okay, we got Stephanie Roke says CMCSS Montgomery County Schools closed tomorrow.
Eric answered that.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Eric. I appreciate that. It scared me. I thought maybe I had some kind of a AI done got into our system and was answering. Okay, let's see here. Sabrina McCullough, I'm just joining. What's the forecast for the next week? Mark, there you go. Forecast for the next week.
Okay, Tracy Runyon, I couldn't find any news reports or anything on that, so you know more about it than I do.
Okay, Lisa McCain, it was about 13.23, I think, for Hopkinsville. I just heard from emergency manager Randy Graham just a little while ago, and I think that's what he said, but I don't know. It might be on the Messanet site, Kentucky Messanet. You should be able to see the actual numbers there, and that is a public site. Daryl Bass came in late. Looks like we have had a bad April, all April, and I think that's going to be the way it is. I think, Daryl. Andrea Cook, I've been spring cleaning the trailer today since I don't have a duck. Have to duck and cover. Okay, I got you. So, you looking it up, Mark?
I'm trying to see if I can find anything on it, but you can find records for a year or two ago or 5 years ago. You can't find them for yesterday.
Well, I will go back and pull up. Let's see here. Peyton King GoFundMe link to support the Weather and Wisdom team. The weather team for their hard work all the time, especially this week, is on my profile. Please share so people can see. Thank you, Peyton. That's mighty nice of you. So everybody go to Peyton King's Facebook page and look up her profile, and hopefully you will see the GoFundMe. You can share that, and it will go to the spotters, help them with their gas and everything. Everything we do is volunteer on that. Now, the Weather and Wisdom channel is a for-profit, but you know what? I could be on food stamps for what we make it here. So, but it's okay. You know, we're enjoying doing this. We're not doing it for the money. We're doing it for you guys. And let's see here. Tammy Tatum says Kentucky Dam spills more than 240 billion gallons over the last 24 hours. How did you get to be so smart, Tammy? Chris Meacham, looks like I'm pulling for Houston tomorrow in the championship. I tend to agree with you. I am too. Especially since they beat Duke. Angie at Andrea Cook, I'm back to job hunting now that weather has calmed down. I hope it stays calm for a little while. You know, we'll be watching as we're in this little cool spot. I think this would be called dogwood winter. Yeah, I know what I had something I was going to do. So let me go over here and see if I can find it, because I was going to show you some stuff on rainfall. Okay. We were talking about the rainfall records. The new record was 15.59 inches at Marshall County through this last event. That was about 4 miles north of Benton, Kentucky. April 2nd through the 5th, they received 15.59 inches. That's a new record for the Paducah Weather Office. So if that helps you any, maybe you find that interesting. Okay, Ruth Cornelius, go Cogs, Cougs, go Cougs. That's right, they're the Cougars, I believe. Chris, I think Redbud Winter is already occurred, so this would be Dogwood Winter, because dogwoods are starting to bloom now, I think. Oh my goodness, you guys making me tired. How long we been on? We've been on half hour, Mark. It's just about time.
Yeah.
It's almost.
We just got one thing to do before we say bye to everybody.
We do. I know. Where's Linda McElrath? She always tells me about it. Hold on just a second. Anna George says, I have to admit, I was jumping up and down during that game last night. Chris, go Houston. I think that's the general feeling. Daryl Bass says, sorry if we brought it up. So what's the week outlook? Mark, you want to tell me that while I get ready to pay the bills?
Sure thing. Well, we've still got a little bit of rain in the area today. It starts to clear up for Monday. Our temperatures cool off quite a bit with highs in the upper 50s to around 60. The overnight lows start off tonight in the upper 30s and drop to 30 degrees for Tuesday morning, and then 33 degrees for Wednesday morning. Warms up a little bit as we go toward the end of the week, with another chance of showers and thunderstorms around Thursday. But severe chances, we're still watching.
Now, I want to tell you guys, Lynn McElrath says, I've been so good about catching it myself lately, and I almost missed it this time, but Mr. Booker reminded me, and Ruth also reminded me. We've had these severe events. And you remember what it was like when we had that day where it was just extremely, extremely dangerous looking, and we all said, okay, what are we going to do? And we wanted to figure out where the storm shelters were, where we could go and shelter, but some of them didn't take pets, and all hours of the night. Remember what it had been like when you could have had your own storm shelter right there, right outside your house or wherever you wanted it, but it would be yours, and you could do as you please. You could carry your animals in there. So take a look at this right here. What would you do when severe storms with tornadoes threaten you and your family? If you have planned properly, you will have a storm shelter nearby that is strong, safe, and will save your family's life. Mid-South storm shelters provide just that. They blend well with the landscape and are proven lifesavers. When the weather gets severe, have no fear with a Mid-South storm shelter. Call today at 270-725-6020. And I got to tell you, they've got a promo code going right now because they're on our channel. People have been finding out about them through our channel. If you will mention when you call about it and mention the Weather and Wisdom channel, they will give you $200 off the price of your storm shelter. And that's significant. I can tell you right now, these are big storm shelters. The looks on the commercial are deceiving. They can hold 10 people comfortably. And I know some of you out there have these shelters, and they said they really love them. And they, not only that, but they have above ground shelters as well. So they're also very roomy. So if you've got someone who's handicapped and can't get down in one, or even if you have a fear of being trapped in there, well, they've got the storm shelter for you. Be sure and call those guys and give them the promo code Weather and Wisdom, and they'll give you $200 off. Hey, there's Harley Blankenship on with it. Hi, Harley. And Barb says she's cooking grilled teriyaki steak. So we can all go over to her house. Everybody saying hello to Harley. Ruth said hello to her. Oh, wait a minute. Ruth says she made chili and homemade bread. Whew. Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to forget the rest of my sponsors here. The other ones we got to remember is our good friend Michael Vance Contracting and Roofing, 270-707 Roof. I got to tell you right now, he's got a team waiting to go whenever he gets a call. He won't be leaving you without help. He also has some great knowledge on what you need to do and ask about when you get your roof. In fact, if you've had any wind and you think you might have some roof damage, I keep saying Ruth, and I keep thinking roof. If you have roof damage, but give Michael a call. He's very knowledgeable in it, and I think you'll be glad you did. He also owns Lakeside Campground Marina, and there's the website. Visit lakesidecampground.com. I don't know if the camera's up or not. Let me see if the camera's up. Oh, no, it's not. Doggone.
No, it's not. Oh, no.
All right, well, let's just go to our good friend Katie Moyer over at HempWorks, Kentucky HempWorks. Take a look at this.
Anytime my aches and pains act up, I always reach for Kentucky HempWorks Hemp Root Salve. It's easy to use. Just rub it on the affected areas and you will soon notice big relief. You can use it as a moisturizing lip balm or ointment that heals and protects your lips during adverse weather conditions and helps with preventing chapped lips. This amazing Kentucky HempWorks salve is available in our online store at dpww.shop. Order today.
And I will tell you, there's our online store. Mark, something going on with your audio. Turn that thing down. It's loud.
I'm not making a sound.
Good grief. You've got background noise or something. That's what it is. Anyway,
I don't know what. There's nothing in here.
Yeah, your mic's just popped up really loud, too, for some reason. I don't know what's going on there.
Okay, is that any better?
Yeah, much better. Andrea Cook says she called Mid-South people. They're booked up out 8 to 10 weeks. But go call them and get it set in concrete. It'll take about 2 hours to install it. That's what one of them said, and that had gotten one of their shelters installed. But lock in that price while you can by telling them Weather and Wisdom. They'll give you that promo code and save you $200. Okay, so let me get off of here. Let me go back to us. There we go. Me. Now, here we are. Mark's left on me. He went over. Oh, I know. He went over to get rid of the extraneous noise. Anyway, Ruth said she had to make it before Passover next weekend. Yeah, I bet you. I know you're going to send us some. We're waiting for that. Chelsea Reese says, if we're not talking about severe weather, it's food. She's right. Barb says, come on over. So Barb's inviting us all over to her house for teriyaki steak. Anyway, so Denise Darnell says, thank you, David, Mark, and the crew for keeping us updated. And we're glad to do it. We wanted to come on and talk to you all before. I think we're going to take the day off tomorrow. I probably will do an update on Facebook, but generally I don't think we'll be back on the channel tomorrow. And we've got to get some rest and try to get ready because there's going to be some more stuff coming before long, and we want to be ready for it. Lisa Murray says, I made chili last night, about to heat some up in a little bit. She's inviting us over to her house too to eat chili. Woo-hoo. Just kidding, Lisa. Jesse Reese. Okay, what's the address? Barb Riggenberg. Sounds amazing. Barb is part of our staff here now as well. She's one of our support staff, and man, she sure can cook. Andrea Cook says Oak Grove Walmart needs to call the roof people. They have leaks. Yeah, that's a pretty good idea. We'll get Michael Vance, give them a call maybe. He does the commercial, and he also does residential, and he's done some of the commercial roofs around here.
In fact, we have a roof leak right now over in the kitchen area here that it only leaks when it rains, like, half a foot at a time.
Yeah. And boy, it did. It came down good. Ruth Cornelius says, rest up and do some grounding. Take care of yourselves. Thank you so much, Ruth. Thank you all for joining us. I wish we could stay longer, but I'm frankly ready to go home and rest some more. And there's Tin Can Ham says, hi, Barb, my partner in crime. Barb, there's Joe. And so it's good to see you all. And Chelsea Reese says, as soon as my baby is a little bit older, I'm coming to the meeting. Our next scheduled meeting at the weather building for spotter trainees or anyone who's going to join us would be Tuesday at 5:30 p.m. This coming Tuesday at 5:30 p.m. right here at the Christian County Weather Center. It's 100 Margaret Place, Hopkinsville. And so if you are interested in joining the group, be sure and attend the meeting. And Lisa Murray says, get some rest, guys. Sure appreciate you. And also appreciate you guys who subscribe to us. We need the subscriptions. It helps us to keep going. And be sure and subscribe if you like what we're doing and everything. Tammy Tatum, yeah, David, call the man. Yeah, David, call the man. I'm not sure I know what she means, but that's
Michael Vance about our roof leak.
Oh, yeah. I got you. We'll do that. Okay, so with that, I guess Mark, you got any final words you want to say?
Everybody, again, watch out for any flooding. The rivers are going to be rising, even though the small streams and the areas around are going down. Watch out for that. Turn around, don't drown. Watch out for this cold weather. Remember, we are under a freeze warning until Tuesday morning. And otherwise, we'll probably see you again Wednesday.
Yeah, definitely be on Wednesday. I'll be doing updates probably on Tuesday as well on the Facebook page. I'll try to do a live update. So Jenny Bennett says, go home and get some rest. I appreciate you all. Linda McElrath, prayers for you, David and Mark. And Virginia Poland, enjoy the day off tomorrow. You guys need some R&R. Ooh, we sure do. And let's see here. Andrea Cook says they had buckets everywhere down there. Okay, I'll be sure and pass that along. Thank you all very much for joining us. And if I don't see you here, I'll see you here.
Bye, everyone.